Hi, this is the meat puppet behind Zeffy Brody, and I'm getting ready to do a tutorial here on how to make a animated standee like the one here in the Ace Cafe, which is of my boss Gene from before he passed away. It was made from a video from way back, kind of blurry, but I had to do 32 frames and clean up everything around Gene except for him and make it transparent. The tutorial here is to show you how I did that in a way, but we're going to do it on a white screen or a plain background so we don't have to cut out so much stuff around us. And we're going to be using several different programs, and there's 3 scripts inside of my Gene animation here that I will try and provide to everybody in the description. This is the standee. It faces you. It faces the nearest avatar anyway. So it has a script for facing you. It has the script inside there to animate the texture, and it has a script to hide him. So if I type in local chat one hide Gene, it hides him, and if I type in one show, it shows him. So that's just an optional feature you could also put in if you wanted to, let's say, hide the item when you're not using it. We thought maybe it would be crowded on the dance floor sometimes and we want to hide him. So without any further ado, let's go over to my studio where I have a plain background, and I will pause here for a sec. What we're going to be using here is a little video screen capture program called Gyazo, and we're using the animated GIF making portion of it. Down here in my system tray is the icon for turning that on to capture, I think it's 10 seconds, and turn it into an animated GIF. And from that GIF we will tear it apart into frames that we will need for Second Life. So I'm going to play an animation of my cat dancing. I think it's the same dance that Gene was using. And I'm going to turn on Gyazo. I will draw a square around what we are wanting to animate and capture 10 seconds of it. And it uploads the animated GIF to a website where your stuff is there for about 30 days. You can save those to your hard drive and do what you want to with them. So that's what we're going to do from there. When it opens up your browser and shows you the little animated GIF immediately. So I will right click on it and save the image as, and put it here. Then we will go to a website that I have bookmarked here. It is called, no, it's not my website, a guy named Mr. Monkey, and it was down earlier today and it's up now. So we're going to do this. Let's see, I'm going to get a nice clean slate here. Can't get to my buttons. Okay, within this you upload the GIF that you just made wherever I put it. 06, that's it, this one. And it's usually, I think, about 70 frames is what you're going to end up with, which is way too many. I see this is 66 frames. It's way too many for the Second Life animation, really. Animated trim. So we're going to go down here to where it says disable frames, and we're going to get rid of about half of them. So let's disable the even number frames, and it will just only give you those. It kind of cuts down the animation, the number of frames, without making it too herky-jerky. And we'll see if this ends up being a good even number. We create a texture and script. And if you have a frame that's sticking out there and not in a nice square, we want to go back and get rid of it. Okay, window. So we're going to get rid of one frame. I don't know which frame to get rid of. One on the end would be good. And to disable it, I'm just clicking it and it goes away. Then we will go up here and say create texture and script again, and then now we are in an exact, well, it's at least an even number square. So I'm not going to save his script. It has the script up here that you can copy and use in Second Life right here. In this window, you would highlight the whole thing and then paste it into a script in Second Life. Easy peasy Japanesey, but I like my script better, so that's what I'm going to use. This is, we're saving the image, just like that, saving it, and then we're going into GIMP, and this is where the fun begins. You will open the new one. Oh God, which one's new? That's not the new one. Maybe it was a new one. Within your document in GIMP, you want to get rid of everything around your character and make it alpha. Some people could suggest using color to alpha and then just get rid of everything that's white. However, that's going to take out some of the white in your actual character. If you do a green screen and then try to do that, it will also take out any green tones that you have in your characters. So I would almost suggest doing it the old school way of clearing all the background with your happy fuzzy select tool and selecting everything that is not your character and deleting it and getting rid of things that you do not need. And we will see how well this goes. I'm going to use select, invert. That's selecting just that. I think copy, paste, as new image. Now this is pretty much clean, but there's some whites in between the arms and legs on each one of these frames, and just got to go in and clean those up. So I'm going to go in and clean those up and come back here and show you what I got at the end. Okay, I have cleaned all the white bits in between the arms. There's still like a little bit of a white outline around each one of them. I'm going to leave it for now. If you wanted to get really technical about it and clean it way up around the edges of your character, you can, so that it looks better in Second Life without like a little white outline. We'll see how bad that looks or how good it looks when it comes into the game. So I need to be back in here. I can stop dancing now. We will create a prim. With this one we want to go into select face, and we will shift click one side in the front, one side in the back, so that those are solid textures. Everything else on the box we are making transparent. we are stretching it skinny and then big. She's going to need some room to dance sideways, so this one's going to have to go, you know, kind of long like that. I would say we have to adjust it when we get her in there. You will be putting in the script and the animation texture, and actually, well, the animation script and the animation texture first, and we will see about those other two scripts that do extra stuff. Just a second here. I have uploaded my Sphinx dancing animation texture, and we're going to throw it into the prim, and we are going to throw in the texture animation script. Yeah, of course I can't find it. We're going to call this, we're going to put the Sphinx dancing inside there. Make sure I spelled it right. And save the script there. And then it should take off and start going. I need to change my numbers in the hole. This means, pardon me for a sec, our animation is 4 frames this way and 8 frames this way. So that is the way it should go. Okay, to append to yesterday's video, I had a bit of a problem where my animation was jumping around a little bit, and it was because I cut off a bit of the first frame in the first column. And having figured that out, that is what the problem was. This is the Standee standing here working, and I have thrown in my hide script and my Standee face, you script, and everything is in there that needs to be in there, and she's a working item. I will try and provide the links to everything I have talked about in the description of the video here, and hope that works for you.